The Royale tournament's coming out, so we're going to give you guys two of the strongest decks you can use right now in Clash Royale to make sure you secure at least 10 wins in this Royale tournament. Deck number 1 is going to be my personal favorite of the day. It's going to be this Golden Knight Tornado deck with the Phoenix and Freeze spell. Graveyard Freeze, it's so powerful in the game. Now, when you have things like Executioner, Tornado, Zappies, and Bowler, all for your defense, it is just too easy to defend just about anything. Now, keep in mind, of course, you don't have a building, so the Freeze spell sometimes might need to be used on defense alongside the Bowler, the Tornado, the Zappies. You might need to get creative with it, but all in all, it's still going to have great answers against so many different decks. You're going to have a lot of fun in this tournament with this deck. Deck number 2, the other deck we're going to be showcasing today, is this Lava Hound Miner deck that I have had a recent 10 win streak with, and I'll show you exactly that. As you see, we went crazy. We went through the entire Challenger 3 with it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins in a row. Absolutely dominating. The deck is straight up too easy. I think you're going to find yourself getting a lot of free wins with this Lava Hound deck. So we're in a classic challenge right now. We're going to just hop into a match here. As you see, Silky Butter, good luck. We're going to go ahead and dominate, man. So this deck is super defensive. You have a lot of great answers. That doesn't mean you have to play very defensive, but I do like to sometimes hide the freeze spell for later in the match, right? They don't necessarily know the freeze might be coming. They might get really surprised by it, and they might not have good answers to the freeze spell. If you catch them in a rough spot, guys, let's go. Zappies moving up. We're going to see the log come down. Zappies alongside our Phoenix here actually should deal with this really nicely. And we might get a really solid counter push here, guys. Our Phoenix only gets hit once or twice there, so the Graveyard Freeze might be really effective here. As our Phoenix is going to move in, it's going to get targeted, but honestly, that's all right. As you see here, the Phoenix egg is going to come down. We're going to go ahead and freeze all this, dude. We're going to be able to now get a guaranteed another Phoenix. We can't really tornado everything effectively. Our Phoenix comes out, and it will at least get some more value, which is nice. We do a good amount of damage still, though, honestly. Look at that. 900 damage just about. Let's go ahead and Executioner this. We could honestly... Let's go ahead and Golden Knight instead of Executioner. Golden Knight here is going to be fantastic. It's going to hopefully charge into the egg, right? Oh, it does, and it hits the Witch. That is awesome for us, guys. The Lightning spell coming down. We're going to go ahead and Executioner behind this man's. We got a push moving up. We're going to probably see an Ice Wizard or something. Yeah, no, he is dead, dude. He is dead. He overcommitted. The Executioner might hit one of those skeletons behind him. No, he doesn't splash at all. All good, though. Look at that damage, guys. Literally almost an entire tower down. This deck is going to be, once again, just too easy. The Zappies are fantastic in this meta. The Bowler on defense, you'll see in a second. It's going to be great. But honestly, right now, let's go ahead and just Phoenix on top of this. We don't really need the Phoenix for anything else. We'll just try and, mitigate a little bit of the damage. We see a Witch coming down, the Bowler, the Freeze, the Tornado. Once you have a tower lead in this deck, you really should have absolutely no problems holding on to that. The Phoenix Egg here might splash the tower. It's just out of that range, which is all good. And the Witch is now moving up. We're going to see a Wizard in the back. Bowler is just going to walk up, get some amazing value here for us. And we're just going to split up some Zappies. There's no reason to go crazy here. The Witch is going to get knocked out of tower range, but the Bowler should deal with it quite nicely. There we go. Let's go, Bowler. Let's go ahead and hit him up with the Golden Knight as well. We do see the log come down. So far, their only damage is pretty much through the lightning spell, guys. So let's go ahead and just graveyard this just to secure the tower. We don't really need to, but let's just go ahead and freeze just so this Golden Knight can walk up. The Phoenix is going to obviously take a little bit of damage from that Zappy. We do have the Executioner Nado, the Bowler Nado, all sorts of great defensive answers here, so I mean, we're feeling pretty good about that. We might see the lightning. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and with the Bowler late. He also logs, actually. That's honestly well played. The Bowler is gonna be pretty nice here. The Zappies are gonna kill this man's. We're gonna be able to just bowl this Witch in to obviously die to the Bowler. And yeah, this is not even close. I mean, we're gonna play one more match with this deck because it is just too easy, but look at that. We're gonna go to the okay, so a big point though with Graveyard obviously is you don't want to lose a tower, because Graveyard, while the King Tower is activated, is of course a little bit more difficult to get damage with. It's still certainly winnable, and as you see there, I mean, we almost take the second tower. We just needed some more time, but that's a good game to start the day off. Let's hop into one more match. We are currently, I think, 4-1. We lost a battle the other day in this classic challenge, but let's hop into the final match here with this deck, and then we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit with the Lava Hound deck. The Lava Hound deck, you're gonna have easy wins with as well, but let's just go ahead and see what's going on. We'll give him some love. Let's find out what this man's is playing. We see the Heal Spirit. It's probably going to be Elixir Golem with something, man. Let's just wait. We're going to see the Battle Healer. That's a good sign that it's going to be Elixir Golem, guys. Let's go ahead and head in with the Bowler. We have Executioner, Nado, and Freeze. This deck, we really should have the upper hand against the Elixir Golem here. We're going to see the Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and actually Zappies this. I don't think they're going to have a big spell. Maybe Poison, but probably not. And yeah, this is going to be really effective. We're going to take out that Battle Healer easily. We see the arrows. Okay, arrows are pretty good. We can't lie. Let's go ahead and push up, though. He is certainly overcommitted there, guys. The Monk comes down. The Executioner is going to probably force out the Monk ability, to be honest. Yeah, it's not really that worth it, in my opinion, though. We might be able to hit a nasty freeze spell, guys. Although the Phoenix kind of got wrecked by that Executioner. Let's see. Okay, good thing we didn't freeze. The Phoenix Egg is down. They're definitely behind on Elixir, though, but honestly, I don't know if we want to push this. Let's do it just to see what happens. Let's go in. I think the reason why this might be a little risky, though, is obviously they might... Okay, Battle Hero comes down. We might be able to get a tower, though. I think this might be worth it. Arrows come down. Yeah, guys, they're going to still spawn more skeletons. That is some good damage. We will take that all day, actually. Let's go ahead and Zappies here. The Zappies are going to be able to deal with everything. That's pretty much half the tower dead just from that one interaction. So the Zappies are going to move up here. They're not really projectiles, so the Monk is going to just die. I mean, like, once again, that is just a really wasteful Monk ability. This guy's wasting Elixir left and right, I swear. We see the Heal Spirit. The Monk and Phoenix are in, but I'm not too worried about this at all. The Executioner should deal with it quite nice. And then the Phoenix is, yeah, just getting stunned up. Beautiful defense there once again, guys. We can Phoenix ourselves if we'd like. And let's do it, because once again, they're just really wasteful with their Elixir right now. We're probably going to see some skeletons or something. We might see a Battle Healer. The Phoenix is charging right for the tower. The Golden Knight's charging right for the tower, and he hits that tower. The Battle Healer is down, but we have the Bowler. We have the Phoenix over there. He hasn't even had the opportunity to get a Elixir Golem down, because he knows, like, our cards will literally just destroy him if he tries. Let's go ahead and just freeze this stuff. We have a Phoenix on King Tower. We're going to toss out the GGs. I mean, we didn't even need our graveyard necessarily that whole match. Let's go ahead and use the Golden Knight ability once more. We get even more damage, and that is a literally just an awesome example of how strong this deck is going to be, especially when you're facing Elixir Golem, which you will face Elixir Golem in the global tournament. This deck should hard counter that, even though you have no buildings. The Bowler, the Executioner, all that stuff, including the freeze spell, it will really destroy opponents. So great example of deck number 1 just dominating. Deck number 2 of the day, the final deck, this Lava Hound deck. Let's get into some live matches with it. All the deck links will be down below in the description. So let's just play one match here. Probably should do the trick. We're kind of just dominating. Kevin, Alex, you guys get the point. Let's go into the Tombstone first play. Awesome first play with this deck. This deck, the one thing I would recommend, the way I got 10 wins, is to know when to tower trade, and that is that. You seriously just need to know when to tower trade. Taking damage with Lava Hound, it shouldn't be a scary thing. We see the poison spell come down, which is actually not the best thing in the world. Let's go ahead and Miner here. Hopefully he targets the Princess, and he does. Awesome, and he'll go right to the tower. Oh, Bandit comes down, though. We don't have guards in cycle. This guy's got a weird deck, man. Let's go ahead and actually Tombstones this. The Bandit's going to charge. She'll go down. The Monk is dealing with that Mega Minion pretty effectively. We can't lie. Mega Minion dies. He's got Monk bait of some sort. This is really interesting. Let's go ahead and Skeleton Dragons this Goblin Gang that's probably about to come down. We'll wait, though. Playing defensive, getting until double Elixir with this deck is obviously all you need. Double Elixir is crazy. Let's wait a second. Do we bait out the poison spell here? I would wondering... Okay, no poison. Alright, fair play, right? Fair play. The poison is going to be good on defense against us. That is one thing. Poison is excellent against this deck. Let's go ahead and Flying Machine this just to get some value. Are we going to see a Goblin Gang? Oh, we see a Princess. That is a terrible Princess, guys. Okay, now we get Arrow's value like crazy. And now we can go ahead and Miner. Do we get it down in time? We do. Oh my gosh, we do. That's actually so much damage. That is massive. We placed the Miner in the back, which was risky in itself. But we're going to go ahead and Tombstone this to actually bait out the poison. We've taken the lead. Little plays like that will win you matches, guys. Let's go ahead and guards this. We certainly might see the poison spell come down now. I would not be surprised if we do, but either way, this is great. We have the lead. We haven't even had our Lava Hound placed yet. I am a little worried he might have Inferno Tower. Inferno Tower is decent against this deck, but nonetheless, we're doing all right. We're feeling all right. Let's go ahead and Lava Hound up as double Elixir is hitting here. We're going to have a massive push, and we might be able to bait out that poison before the Lava Pups come out, but the poison will be really effective against the Lava Pups, so we got to be careful. But let's go ahead and see what's going on. We see the cannon cart. We know he's got Bandit. We are definitely going to have to keep an eye on this. The Monk as well. Going to destroy us. We can't lie. He's going to be good. He's going to be good against this type of deck. Let's go ahead and go in with our Skeleton Dragons now. Hopefully they don't target the Monk. Oh my gosh, they do. Let's go ahead and Cannon Cart this, guys. We're going to go ahead and Miner up here. There's that poison spell. It's going to dominate, but it will not hit the Lava Pups here. So this is going to be some super valuable arrows. We're going to take out the Princess. The Miner stays alive, and that Lava Hound is just chipping away at that tower. Let's go ahead and Tombstone the back here, knowing that he's going to Goblin Barrel, guys. That is going to be a great answer to the Goblin Barrel. Not the best, but definitely will get the job done here. we take it down, and all we got to say is good game. I mean, you can see these 3 decks, guys. They're dominating, man. Let's go in with all this stuff. Let's give him the poison value. It don't matter, bro. We mine near the bridge. The poison comes down. There's just nothing he's going to be able to do. There's so much support with this deck. There's so much bait even, especially when you're facing fireballs and stuff like that. They're going to fireball your tombstone, and then you have skeleton dragons and flying machine. And if they fireball your skeleton dragons or flying machine, just make sure you don't group everything up too much, of course, and try and bait stuff out like that. So really good games today. The deck links will be down below in the description, like we said. So best of luck to everyone in the tournament. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Master Diddy San.